Hello everybody, in this video I'm going to show you how to install your Oxidize Oxygen Pop-Up Pack Volume 1 on an Oxygen Builder website. So first we're going to have to go and check it out. So this is just done by adding it to the cart and then checking it out. In this example I'm going to insert a documentation coupon which is limited to my email address. You can try, but it's not going to work for you. And once you check it out, once you purchase it, hold on, we just need to go ahead and get it. Alright, so once you purchase it, it's going to land in your downloads section of your WooCommerce website. It's also going to be emailed to you, and it will also show up on this thank you order received page. So you can get it in multiple sections, but if you already own it and you're coming onto the website, the way you would get it is by going to your orders tab and then taking a look at the individual order, or going to the downloads tab and then taking a look at the download. Once you download your pop-up pack, it will show up as a zip file, and you just download it to your desktop and then you unzip the whole thing as needed. So first we're going to go and unzip this folder. And then within this folder is a collection of items which I'll show you, and then I'm going to show you how to install either one of them as soon as this decides to extract itself. So our folder's extracted, and this is the production volume 1 pop-up pack, which is created for an e-commerce application, and you'll soon see some examples in this video as well as our demo video. But once you're extracted, head into your pop-up pack folder, and you'll see that it contains individual pop-ups, the main pop-up pack, the thumbnail image, as well as a shortcode installation guide and a link to this documentation video, which is found on the docs.oxidize.co website. So you have two installation options available to you, which I'll show you both of them. The first is installing the main pack. So what the main pack is a collection of all of the pop-ups available to you. There are 14. So if you copy and paste these shortcodes into an individual page, you'll have all 14 on your website, which you can then go ahead and make into reusable part. So that's what I'm going to show you how to do. If you go into this folder, it's just a basic text document, and it will show you some information about the product, but the main thing you just need to be aware of is copy from where it says Start Oxygen Builder Shortcodes all the way down to End Oxygen Builder Shortcodes, excluding both of those headings. So you just copy this, and then in your Oxygen Builder website you create a new page. So here's our demo page. You're going to head down and publish the page or save the page, and then edit with Oxygen. Actually, no, I lied. You're not going to edit with Oxygen. You're going to you're going to save the page, and then you're going to edit the page from the backend editor installation. So here is where we want to be. We don't want to edit the page. Instead, we've copied our shortcodes from the text document, and then we just want to click the little plus shortcodes block, and then in that text input, simply paste in all of the shortcodes that have to do with your site, and then click update. So now our shortcodes are in the page, and if we view the page, all of the pop-ups will pop up at once, and it probably wouldn't be good. So instead, we're going to go edit with Oxygen, and what this is set up to do is display all of the modals in line, the pop-ups in line, and then you can take each pop-up and save it as a reusable part. And then you can use those reusable parts anywhere in the site that you want them to show up. Typically, I would just throw a pop-up into a, so here you can see all of the pop-ups, all of them are displaying in line. A lot of them have advanced animations attached to them, so they won't show up perfectly unless you put them into their own section. But you just need to copy and paste the shortcodes in and you're good to go. So I'm going to show you an example here. Let's say I want clothing discount 4 to go somewhere on my site. What I would do here is click that little pencil icon and then click make reusable and then save this as save it as pop-up clothing. So now that's a reusable part, and if I go to make yet another page, I would just create the page, go into the Oxygen editor, and then insert the reusable part into the page. And I won't show you how to do that because that will add a little time to this video. So that's how you do the main pop-ups. And now say you want an individual pop-up. You don't want to import all of the pop-ups into the site. You know what pop-up you want, and you can figure that out by going to the product page and looking at the individual images, or by going to individual pop-ups and then clicking through the folders which just contain the shortcodes and the screenshots. So say I've identified that I really like this free coffee pop-up, which by the way comes with a ton of animations. All of this is animated, everything's responsive. Say you know that you want this pop-up and you know you want to use it throughout your website. Instead of importing everything, you would just import the free coffee individual pop-up, and that's done again by copying and pasting the shortcodes. But in this situation, I would go to templates, and instead of inserting it into a page, which you can still do, I would add a new reusable part, and then in that new reusable part, save it as free coffee pop-up, and then publish it. And once the page reloads, go to Shortcodes, paste in the free coffee shortcodes, update it, and you'll see that once we load the editor, the free coffee pop-up will just show in the site. So those are the two main ways you can do it. You can import it from the main template, which imports every single one of the 14 pop-ups in Pop-Up Pack Volume 1 for Oxygen, and that will just bring them all into the site. Then you can save as reusable again by just going and clicking on the individual one that you like the most, going to the pencil icon in Oxygen, and then making reusable. So pretty simple way to get them onto your site. And here you can see this is completely editable. It's Oxygen shortcodes. You just paste it in and you're good to go. The one other thing that I would recommend doing is backing up your database and then re-signing the shortcodes after everything is inserted into the site, because this makes everything unique on your own website, resolves any security problems. So to do that, you'd go to Oxygen, then you'd go to Settings, then you'd go to Security, then you would go to Sign All Shortcodes. You have to make a backup of your website before you do this. That's really important because you could eventually, if you do this enough, you could probably break your database, which is why they have you do this. I've never had an issue, but be sure you back things up and then start the shortcode signing process and you're good to go. So that's how you install the Oxidize Pop-Up Pack Volume 1. If you want to take a look at a demo video, I'm going to link in the description to the demo video. And if you just want to look at what pop-ups are included in this pack, here you go. These are all your pop-ups. And they're honestly a great way to save some time, and there are some advanced effects in here, such as a Lottie. This as you can see, this spins and merges and morphs, which is a nice little thing to get people to look at the thing. And then also the one other thing is that this is a new offering by Isotropic, so we are giving away 5,000 free points to every individual who signs up. 5,000 points equals $5, so this is actually like $6 instead of 11. So if you're interested in purchasing it, it's a lot lower than what this price says right now because you get those free points. And you don't have to spend them on this. You can spend them on upcoming product launches. As you can see, we're going to be launching templates and other things. So hopefully you like this video. If you want to pick up the pack, it's linked in the description below. And if you want to see some more examples of what the animations look like, that too is linked in the description below. Hopefully this was a helpful documentation. All of our products come with 3 months of installation support. To get to that, just go to the help icon in the site, which I can't reach, and then you would go to the contact page. There's a live chat there, and we'll help you out there.